Let's get into today's show as we're waiting for more people to show. Now, the big topic for today's show is the big bull run. That is going to be coming very, very soon. I was watching the internet TMI, the Modern Investor, and I was watching his show this morning, as I always do in the morning while I'm having my breakfast. And he's talking about what people aren't realizing about Bitcoin and that there's a limited supply out there. Okay. And there's over 100 million people that are actively buying Bitcoin at this very moment. So when we have that happening, which is around April, there's going to be half the amount of Bitcoins produced every 10 minutes. Okay. But you still have the same amount of people wanting to buy a certain amount. There's people, if you watch, it's that bubble one, okay, where they do all the transactions and they put it in bubbles. Just look it up on YouTube, or not YouTube, Google, and it'll show you the amount of Bitcoin being bought and sold with big bubbles. It's a lot of fun. If I remember to do it, I'll put it on the Discord. Make sure you join the Discord down below as well. And it tells you that there's tons and tons and tons of people buying Bitcoin all the time. Okay. It's not like Tron or Bitcoin Cash or anything like that. There's a lot of action happening on top of the Bitcoin blockchain. Okay. And this is what people don't understand. They're always looking for the brand new shiny coin that they think is going to be making them rich in a very instant. It doesn't work that way. Me and the wife have been at this for quite some time. That doesn't happen very, very often. Okay. And many of those people that have been at it for any length of time, they always usually come to the realization, I should have just bought Bitcoin in the first place. But yes, when the Bitcoin bull run starts to happen, I think this is going to be the biggest one that we've seen yet. And it's because of many factors that the amount of coins that are going to be produced every 10 minutes is going to be cut in half. I think it's like 3 and a bit coins produced every 10 minutes. Plus the financial markets not doing so well. They appear okay right now, but appearances can be deceiving. Okay. And the banking crisis and all that sort of thing is going to compound a lot on the people of the world. And they're going to be looking for alternatives to the old system. Okay. And this is why I'm predicting a lot of people are going to be starting to really ramp up into cryptocurrencies in the new year. Okay. So let's throw some cards down for this new bull run that's going to be coming, which I think is going to be the biggest one yet. Okay. And yes, somebody already left a comment up above here that, excuse me, that it's going to, of course, get to the all-time high, which is obvious. Of course, we've already stated that a while back, that it always goes to the old high will be the new low, right? So it'll definitely get up to 100,000, more or less beyond that. So 125,000 Canadian, and then it'll drop down to the old high. So the old high will be the new low. So here in Canada is about $90,000 Canadian. That'll be the new low. Okay. Always tends to work out that way. It always doubles in price. This is Bitcoin. And of course, the smaller coins will hitch a ride on that explosive movement upwards. And this one, we're going to start to see all the new projects for all the coins come out, and all the updates and all that sort of thing coming out as well at that particular time. So, yeah, Tarkus already saying when banks melting. Somebody was saying it's going to be around April. Okay, it seems coordinated to me. New system coming out. Banks melting down around April. And of course, we already know that most of the banks have XRP already baked in the system. Thumbs up for that. I already know for a fact that many banks in the Canadian banking industry already have XRP behind the scenes. It's already programmed in. So they're going to be releasing all of the old cash system onto the XRP blockchain, which is going to be the CBDCs. But you wouldn't even notice. You'd be doing your thing, going along, and you're going to be just switching it like that. Okay? Because XRP is like that, where they can make as many coins or as little coins as they need at any time, because it's not a true blockchain. Okay? But if you're holding on to that XRP, hopefully you are, you're going to be making a lot of money in the next little while when they flip that switch. And that flipping of that switch is going to be very, very soon. And a lot of regular people are not going to realize. All they're going to understand is the loaf of bread keeps going up in price in comparison to their fiat currency. Okay? Most people don't think too much about that sort of thing. So, according to the cards, health of this new bull run coming up very, very soon, around April, maybe a little after, it's going to be one of the biggest ones that we're going to have that financial freedom moving to all-time highs and beyond. I'm thinking we're going to get to that 100,000, 125,000 as then it's going to drop down for a little bit to that 90,000. This is Canadian prices, and then it's going to leap forward as everything compounds within the world at large. All the wonderful things happening around the world that many crypto enthusiasts are doing this about, right? They're not looking at the bigger picture of everything going on. That includes all the turmoil and all the silly things governments are doing and all that sort of thing. All that compounds, and those are good reasons to get into cryptocurrency. This is when you go to the cryptocurrency meeting, if you have a meetup in your area, it usually turns to politics of some sort. And I usually say, well, that's the reason you get into Bitcoin is because of that. Okay? All that fun, wonderful stuff our governments do. So, yeah, we're going to have that financial freedom. We're going to have that family harmony moving forward, price-wise. And it's going to be where we're going to have all those people coming in. I'm already starting to get people at work to ask me about Bitcoin now, even though you should have been buying a long time ago. Now they're asking, where can I get that Bitcoin? Right? A lot of people behind the scenes are going to be a lot sour because they didn't get in soon enough. And that's the other thing that was mentioned today on TMI's broadcast on YouTube is there's a shortage of Bitcoin on the exchanges right now. And with all the exchanges, all the troubles they're having, you should be buying right now. Everybody's looking for that perfect time to buy in. If you're going to wait for that, it's probably going to be too late. You should be buying right now, because when everything happens, and it will, and everybody rushes for the same exit door at the same time, you may be left out in the cold, as in if you want to purchase any of that good but Bitcoin moving forward. So don't wait for the Christmas rush. um, get it as soon as you can, and the prices have been pretty good as of late. I don't think we're going to get much lower. I know um, Marlon comes on here and he's saying that there's going to be this new drop, but it's not going to be anything. I don't think it's going to be anything significant in drop in price. Okay, I think it's going to dip a tiny bit, and you'll probably miss it, and it'll back up to what have been doing in the last little while. Okay, so make sure you pay attention to that, and don't fool around with these lesser coins. Set them up. Get the Bitcoin, get the Litecoin, get the Ethereum. That's what the big boys are buying. The big kids. They're not buying XYO or any of these smaller coins. Pay attention to what they're doing. Don't listen to what they're saying. Pay attention to what they're doing. And that's easy to find out. Okay, with that said, let's move to the next thing.